I am super grateful that RAFT exists. What RAFT does is creates an easily accessible resource opportunity for teachers, which then goes directly into students' hands and enables students to have access to that creative design. Students then are able to engage in fun learning that goes along with that standard-based curriculum, but it really makes the hands-on tactile experience come to life for students. It just ramps up everything in the classroom for kids.
I taught in Title I, so I'm very familiar with the lack of budget and lack of funding that's given to our students and our teachers. And so having RAFT was one of the only ways that I was able to actually bring things to my students in classroom. I could come and fill up my cart and I didn't walk out not being able to afford groceries the next week. I think my classroom budget was around $300 a year. For 170 students for 180 days, that math just doesn't work out. And so when I came to RAFT, I could actually make that happen. I didn't have to sacrifice my students' experiences and enrichment and success simply because we were in an underfunded area.
RAFT is unique in being environmentally conscious and also supporting education in terms of getting the donated materials and then turning them into learning kits, bringing them to classrooms, and then helping students to see that these materials that are used can be turned into learning materials. So it helps them to look at materials in a different light and then kind of maybe see everything around them as an opportunity to learn.
Hands-on learning is just so important because for some people, they just don't react well to just the book. They need to see it, they need to feel it. I remember bringing some of the RAFT kits home to my two boys, and they get so excited to see them. I'd explain to them the topics, and they just thought that was fascinating. And then they would bring those kits to their school the next day, and all the kids loved it. So you could really see what a difference it made to learning.
As a parent with the RAFT summer camp, it was amazing. My kids, I've never seen them so close together, even though they were with other children. My daughter was telling me how she learned about frogs, how she learned about science, when there's some schools that don't offer this. RAFT made them feel comfortable. They gave them all the materials they needed, and it was amazing. They wanted to keep going and going and going. So it was very touching, and it's helpful for educators and parents to be able to offer this to their children. RAFT is just an inspiration for everybody.
I see a lot of high schools and colleges doing these experiments and wow, I never thought a camp would bring this to such young society, and it's really great.
RAFT is fun, so it's not just one of those camps where you just sit around and do and draw and color. It's more interactive.
I would definitely recommend this camp. I'd be like, you have to go to this camp. It's epic. You get to build stuff. You get to have fun. Well, you have fun, but you get more fun. It's awesome.
I'm thankful for so many things to RAFT. I think the experiences my daughters are getting to go through, the types of skills they're learning, life skills, not just keeping busy during the days. It's taught my older daughter so much about what she loves to do. RAFT, they want the students to care, and they genuinely want you to enjoy what you're doing. And when you go home, to keep learning. It's not just that when the door closes that you stop learning about something. They want to spark your interest in the short time that you're here. So that's so important to us. RAFT holds a special place in our home.
Students, when they learn about hands-on learning, they're approaching a concept of science, art, math, engineering in ways that they haven't done before. And I think at the end of it, if you ask students what they want to be when they grow up, their answers may be different from what they had in mind. They want to work in jobs that will definitely affect the upcoming 22nd century. What we do at RAFT is so important just to encourage that type of thinking. We are definitely scaffolding it for the students, but we're also putting them in the right direction with just one small step, giving them our attention.
Education is super important for children, for their development and for their opportunities. And RAFT, they are actually helping to bring that experience to underserved communities, to many families and children who otherwise might not ever experience that.
When you combine the effort of teachers, parents, volunteers, corporations, and donors all working together towards the common goal of supporting students, the results are inspiring. It's been so rewarding for us to see that RAFT's resources and programs have helped teachers and parents to inspire the next generation of innovators, of problem solvers, and creators by providing educators with STEAM learning resources. And that's what we're all about here at RAFT. At the end of the day, our students are the future, and together we can help them navigate the various challenges they face to reach their full potential.
Thank you, RAFT.
Thank you, RAFT.
Thank you, RAFT.